Hello viewers, it's essential to have good knowledge about our blood groups because during crucial time, if we know our blood groups, it will become easy for the process of transfusion and then save our lives. Karl Landsteiner in the year 1900 identified the blood groups in humans. He recognized two different proteins on the surface of their RBCs. He called each of these proteins with a name as Antigen A and Antigen B. It could be only one antigen present on the RBCs or both the antigens present on the surface of the RBCs or none of the antigens present on the surface of the RBCs. Depending upon this, those whose RBCs contained only antigen A on its surface were termed to carry blood group A type, while others who had only antigen of B type were carrying blood group B type. Still others who had both the antigens on the surface of their RBCs, like antigen A as well as antigen B, they were termed to carry blood group AB type. The fourth group, who had none of the antigens on the surface of their RBCs, were termed as the O blood group type. This blood group helps to understand the compatibility between one another. Blood group A type, which has antigen A on its surface, contains anti-B antibody in its plasma. Similarly, if we look for blood group B type, it contains anti-A antibody in its plasma. When it comes to the blood group AB type, it contains none of the antibodies in its plasma, while the blood group O, which doesn't have any antigen on the RBC, contains both anti-A as well as anti-B antibodies in its plasma. For transfusion, it is not only this ABO system which finally stands important. There is another blood grouping called the RH blood group, which is also known as the RhCE factor, which helps to determine the compatibility between the different blood groups during transfusion. The RH blood group is dependent upon a large number of protein factors and their polymorphic forms, but two of them are extremely important. One is RhD and the other is RhCE. Basically, the presence of the RhD, which is also found on the surface of the RBCs, mark the blood as Rh positive type. So, anyone carrying blood group A from the ABO blood grouping, if also contains the RhD factor, the person is termed to carry A positive blood group. On the other hand, if the RhD factor is missing, then the A blood group would be called as A negative blood group. Similarly, it goes with the blood group B and AB as well. So, if it is blood group AB with the RhD factor, it will be called as the AB positive blood group. And finally, if it is not present, the RhD is absent, it will be called as the AB negative blood group. This AB blood group is called the universal recipient. One who is AB positive can receive blood from any other blood group because they do not contain either anti-A or anti-B antibody in their serum or plasma. The last blood group, called the blood group O, if it contains the RhD factor, it is called O positive blood group. On the other hand, if the blood group O type lacks the RhD factor, then it is called the O negative blood group. In the ABO system, we are habituated to call the O blood group as the universal donor. But in fact, it is O negative blood group which is actually the universal donor, because it is only the O negative blood group who can donate blood to A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, AB positive, AB negative, and also to their own groups, that is O positive as well as the O negative types. That's why it is always wise to call the O negative blood group as the universal donor type. When it is blood group A can give blood only to people having either blood group A type or AB type. Similarly, for blood group B, they can give blood to persons who either have blood group B or AB type. And indeed, if it is the A negative or B negative, then they can give to both, the negatives as well as the positives of their blood group types to whom they can give blood. Stay inspired. Thank you for watching.